It is time to try a new project. As many of you know, we have a pickled quail egg line, and one of those flavors is a smoked flavor. And while that has great flavor to it, a lot of people really love it, we're going to try something new this time. I'm going to actually smoke these on our Traeger, and we got this little smoke tube here. You're supposed to fill it up with pellets, and then we're going to load our already boiled and peeled eggs onto the Traeger and smoke them. So stay tuned and we'll bring you along for the new ride. What I've got here is some just mesh grilling grates, I guess.
Cheap stuff.
Yeah, they're cheap, like $3 at Walmart for a set of 3. Then I got this grilling smoke tube. It's actually what it's designed for. You fill it with the pellets, and then you take some fire starter gel, and I dumped some of that in here, and I've been letting it sit for about 10 minutes. Now I'm going to get me a torch and light this puppy up. Alright, so we're just going to take the torch and light this gel.
It says
good.
to do it till you get flame. Once you get a good flame going, you let it burn, then you gotta blow it out.
Right, let it burn about 10 minutes and then blow it out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's burning. We're going to turn this on to, it says 165, but I'm just going to put it on smoke since ours is either smoke or 180. So I'm going to put it on smoke. And we got that going. In the meantime, in the house, I have my eggs soaking in a brine. Smoking in a brine. Today has been just another one of those rainy, icky days. Too wet to be working outside, really. So, of course, we went to town, and anytime you go to town, it takes half the day. Got home and got things put away. I've got eggs that I'm going to be canning tonight. So I've got my canner set up here. This is my water bath canning system. My house is too small to do it inside. The stove just doesn't get quite hot enough. So we do it like this. And this water bath system is actually pretty nice because you can do 2 layers of pint jars using this. So you put your first layer in, and then you set this on top of the jars, and you can do a second layer if you so choose. I don't usually do that many at once, but in here, you guys are a mess. You're a mess. I am getting ready for canning Krazy Corn. So I've got my eggs ready for that. I've got my eggs soaking in the brine for the smoker. So we're going to make Krazy Corn eggs. We're going to make this new smoked flavor eggs. I'm making fajitas, and I've got bran that I bake for my mealworms. So I'm going to be putting that in the oven to sterilize it. I like to make my own tortillas, so I'm going to cook us some tortillas over there, and of course I'm cutting up some onions and bell peppers for that. So kind of crazy busy this evening. I've got 10 more minutes on soaking the eggs in the brine, and then we will drain these off and take them up to the smoker and get them going. And in the meantime, I'm going to finish cutting up bell peppers and start the bran in the oven. I don't think I'll have time to do tortillas yet, but that is on the to-do list too. Stay tuned. First batch of wheat bran going in the oven. You know, if you don't bake your wheat bran, you have a potential of infesting your mealworm colonies with bugs. And yes, people that buy in bulk, if they don't use it as quickly, you'll find the bugs in your pantry as well. So bake your bran, y'all. Alright, the flame went out on this, but that's okay. It's smoking like it should. So I drained my eggs that had soaked in the brine. And now I'm just going to... Whoa!
Egg on
I'll get it. My hands are clean. Just gonna kind of spread these around here. That's probably good for now. I'll go ahead and close this up. Now, these are supposed to smoke for 2 hours, so I'll probably come up in about every 30 minutes and roll them around a little bit so they're getting evenly smoked. Now, while these aren't from scratch, I do like to buy the uncooked tortillas and cook them myself. So I've got a mixture of steak and chicken meat back there that I'm gonna saute together, and then I'm gonna add my bell peppers and onions that I've cut up over here. And go ahead and cook me up some flour tortillas. These have been smoking for about 30 minutes, and they are starting to get a little bit of smoke color to them. I'm just going to stir them around a little bit. Still got an hour and a half to go, but looking great so far. Wasn't that back corner really getting smoked?
smoker just putting out some smoke.
Yeah, it is. All right, 30 more minutes. I have got the bran all done. It's cooling now, so I can put it in its containers to use. Once I do that, then I will continue that process until I've done all those bags. 50 pounds worth. I usually buy 50 pounds at a time. I got dinner done. Sorry, I forgot to video the completed tortillas and fajitas. I did steak and chicken fajitas. But anyway, I got that all done, cleaned up, dishes washed up, put away. Now I am in the process of doing this Krazy Corn eggs. So I've got the jars outside heating, and then over here I am doing the onions and jalapenos and the good stuff to pickle the smoked eggs that Jason just pulled off the grill. Here he comes. How did they turn out?
Golden.
Ooh, those look yummy.
They are. I tasted
Yummy.
them.
What do they taste like?
Smoked eggs.
Okay, are they just smoked or are they salty as well?
They got a little salty, smoky. It's a good flavor. You just gotta taste.
Okay, so I'm going to do a couple things with these eggs. I'm going to use them in our traditional smoked brine that we make all the time, and then Jason had the suggestion to add these to some of the other flavors that we already make, like perhaps the garlic or something along.
Jalapeno or something.
Yeah, jalapeno. So we're going to do a little bit of playing and see what those recipes taste like with smoked eggs.
In other words, I get to taste them before you guys do.
Yes, sir, that's true. Out here on the porch, I've got my water heating up. Come on, flashlight. Okay. I've got my water in here and my burner on down there. And we are going to heat this water up to a boil. Boil my jars for 10-12 minutes. Sterilize them. And then we'll pull them out and get them filled up inside. Got laundry going. Fold the laundry in between all of these batches of this and that. And I'm going to have to let you guys know how these eggs turn out, because those do look really, really yummy.
Want me to eat one on camera?
Too bad cameras can't taste because they look great. So, follow along. Stay tuned for the new smoked eggs. Oh, look at him.
Smoky.
Mmm.
Salty, smoky. It's hard to explain, but you'll want them that way every time.
Awesome. Okay, thanks for watching, y'all. Have a good night.